Peace.
Young Pharaoh, what's up?
Peace. What's up, man? I'm down here in the A, you know.
Yeah.
I'm doing my thing in the A, you know.
Yeah, we down here.
You know, so.
Yo, Pharaoh, man, you know the Black Power Awards is tomorrow, man. The first annual Black Power Awards. What you think about that, man?
I think it's a beautiful thing. I also think I need to be nominated for 10 awards next year myself.
I'm talking about waking up the God inside of you. I'm talking about when our people are put in situations of adversity, that's when we shine the best. Under pressure, that's when we turn into black diamonds.
So that being said, you know, all jokes aside, I'm gonna be presenting an award tomorrow in the field of science and technology.
Oh, word. That's
you know,
dope.
Surprise.
That's
so
dope.
That being said, you know, look forward to some very positive energy and some very melanated festivities when we're dealing with the Black Power Award. So, you know, like I said, it's only gonna get greater. It's only gonna go bigger, you know, and this is something I think that this is something I think that is important to a certain extent, because it's gonna make people want to get involved in their community, because you'll get recognition for it. You won't just die in the shadows without nobody ever acknowledging you trying to assist your people. You know, so if them crackers could get a fucking Grammy for a fictitious ass movie that they done stole the story from our ancestors, we can get an award for being in the motherfucking streets 10 toes down, period.
Yo, Pharaoh, man, like when I first seen you, man, it was on Sanetta's couch. That was the first time I seen you. I think you just came home. And you know what I mean? You came hard. First time, like, yo, this dude's mad interesting. Ever since then, you've been killing the fucking...
Everybody.
You ain't been playing around. I see your channel, your shit is buzzing. Every video you drop, people are going crazy. Comments, everything like that, man. Initially, when you first got into the situation, did you think you was gonna get that type of success? Did you have that in your mind? Like, oh, it was just something you said, I'm gonna do this, and then it just came with it?
I mean, when you see me on Sanetta's channel, I was already lit.
Okay.
Sanetta seen me on my own channel. And called me like, yo, can you come get on the couch and get that joint based off astrology? Because I had gave it on mine. So I was already lit. What happened was, you know, when I was in prison, I made the decision in prison. I used to tell anybody to account for it. Anybody that know me, any of my people still locked up, niggas that didn't got out to tell you. I used to be in prison saying, when I go home, I'm gonna teach my motherfucking people. That's what I'm gonna do. And when I came out, one day, man, I was on Facebook and I was arguing with a pastor and like 30 motherfucking Christians on my stat. They was jumping me on my stat. I couldn't respond to everybody like I wanted to. So I said, you know what, fuck it. Let me make a video. So that's when y'all see me getting my hair twisted, peace. Y'all see me getting my hair twisted. I got the gray and blue navy striped shirt on. And the video is called Christianity is a Lie and a Black Woman is God. And I uploaded that motherfucker to Facebook trying to rebuke an argument on my stat, and that shit fucked around, did like 70,000 views. So I said, damn, let me do another one. So I threw up another one, 30,000 views in a day. So I just started throwing them up on Facebook, and people was gravitating to the information. So my Facebook was jumping. I wasn't even on YouTube, my Facebook was just jumping. And what made me go on YouTube was because something said, save your Facebook videos. So as I was uploading them, I was saving them to my computer, and then sure enough, racist ass, cracker barrel ass Facebook deleted my damn Facebook page. So I said, fuck it, let me go to YouTube. So I just started uploading to YouTube, and now everybody came from Facebook to my YouTube, and now I just drop information to the people. So, you know, this is not like no shit I'm trying to get famous off. This is just me expressing my level of intelligence to my family, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, I don't say followers or shit like that. You know, this is the family. Give me a hug, Queen. How you doing? So, you know, this is me, how you doing? What's up?
Good.
So this is me expressing my, you know, giving a piece of myself to the people, you know? So, I mean, did I expect this? In a way, yes. Because I went home and said I was gonna teach my people. But I stayed young Pharaoh. I don't let the shit get to my head. I don't let the shit blow my head up or none of that. I stay 10 toes down with the people. I stay in the hoods. You know what I mean? Chicago. I'm coming to motherfucking Chicago in January with the Killers. We bringing the Killers to the lecture. That's right. So
the animals? You talking about the animals?
Yeah, shout out. I don't know if y'all know about Young Stacks, my man Young Stack. Oh, the animals. Yeah.
The animals in the street? The savages?
We going to the motherfucking Chirac.
With the 21 Savages
That's
and
right.
the 22 Savages?
My man Akello who helped him put this together. He on his way right now. So Akello coming. Shout out to Young Stacks. Go look up my brother Young Stacks on YouTube, family. He doing a rap thing. He trying to make it. You know what I mean? Damn near 1 million hits. So, you know, shout out to everybody in Chicago that's coming out of Chicago. Lou, Fo, all right? Keith and them boys, Chief Keith and them boys, Famous Dex and them boys. And now Young Pharaoh finna come and help deal with the people that who I love. I'm coming to deal with the motherfucking streets. So that being said, you don't want to miss this lecture. This is a specially marked presentation for Chicago. I'm not doing this shit in no other city but Chicago until I do it in Chicago. It's called Tears on the Streets. So that being said, you know, January 28th. So I'm 10 toes down. Like I said, I don't let the shit go to my head. You know what I'm saying? I know my mission. My mission is fuck these Europeans and fuck you if you fuck with them Europeans. I don't play that. I don't play that at all. I don't play that coon Jeff and shit. And I'm with the animals, the failures, and the savages. That's who I love. Holla.
Pharaoh, man, you being so young, and I know a lot of young people, you know, they looking at what you're doing, they want to educate themselves and things like that, and you're self-taught, you know what I'm saying? You saying fuck they school, fuck all that shit, you teach yourself, you know what I'm saying? What are some of the people or some of the books or some of the things that these people could gravitate to get good information that's, you know, accurate?
It depends on who you are, because you can indoctrinate somebody trying to teach them. That's what you got to understand. So we talk about breaking away from the white man's slavery, but then we enslave our people ourselves, even in teaching them. Because let's just be real, everybody don't give a damn about no Olmecs. Everybody don't give a damn about no Mayans. Everybody don't give a damn about Kemet. So we're not throwing our ancestors under the rug, but you have to understand the basic foundation of an entity before you can try to influence that entity positive. Now, what do we know about everybody? Everybody's not the same.
That's real.
So why would you try to teach everybody the same fucking information? That's called indoctrination. You got a classroom full of kids and you teaching them all the same goddamn history story. When they are, that's not what all of their spirits gravitate to. That's somebody might be a gardener. You know, naturally they might want to deal with the environment.
Or different backgrounds.
Exactly. Somebody might naturally want to sew. Somebody might naturally want to paint. So when we dealing with teaching our people, you got to teach somebody according to what they spiritually are attracted to. So if I was to suggest anything to somebody, first I would ask them, what are you interested in? Don't ask me what I'm interested in, because I can give you 20, if you ask me to give you 20 book suggestions, you won't read it. Because I'm going to get thick ass science and medical books. All right? I got a book right now, I'm learning how to do goddamn anesthetic surgery, where they put you under the goddamn knife. Just because I'm interested in shit like that. I might not never do it, but I want to learn it. So another motherfucker might not want to read that. So don't ask me for a book suggestion unless you are trying to let me know what you're interested in first, then I can guide you there. So I think that people should not see somebody else prospering in their lane and try to get a suggestion out of that, because you can follow me all day, but you might not never get to where I'm at, because this is my lane. Follow your lane. So if you like water, study oceanology. If you like land, study geography. If you like space, motherfucker, study astrophysics. Go and find your lane. Find what's in your heart. If you a motherfucker that like to draw, study dimensions. Study quantum physics. That will amplify your understanding of how the universe is nothing more than an intellectual, architectural structure of a cosmic intelligence. So go into your lane. That's Young Pharaoh's advice. Go to your lane. Don't go to nobody else's.
I was speaking to the elder Sutek, and I asked him about, you know, the leaders in the community and things of that nature. And, you know, he says some people aren't leaders, they're teachers, and people make the teachers into leaders. I wanted to ask Young Pharaoh, are you a leader? Are you a teacher? Well, you know what I'm saying? What do you see yourself as?
I see myself as somebody who's where all my people can be. And instead of leaving my people in a race, I've slowed down to show them that you can come there too. So I don't consider myself a leader because I don't even like everybody enough to try to lead them. Let's be real. I'm not your motherfucker. I might not like you. So it's just like when we in gym and we picking the football team, I don't want to be the captain because I don't like half the niggas in my class. Bitch, you not being on my team. So I'd rather play one-on-one and bust all y'all ass. So when it comes to teaching black people, I consider myself a spirit guide. I consider myself somebody who has intellectually and spiritually cultivated themselves to a rank to where I'm trying to show you how to get. Show you, not make you follow me. I want people to excel better than me. I'm here to tell you 1 + 1 is 2. If you learn how to multiply, goddamn it, multiply. So I don't consider myself a leader. I don't consider myself your leader. Don't worship me. I'm not your idol, not your role model. I'm somebody who was where you was internally, got in tune with the ancestors, got in tune with astrology, got in tune with the cosmic origins of myself, put them in practice, continue to put them in practice, And now I'm showing you where you could be internally and mentally. So that's what I am. I'm a spirit guide. Spirit guides come in two forms. Spiritual and physical. I'm the physical. So for everybody that's in the physical and coming from the inner cities and the inner city communities or the ghetto communities, that is who I'm trying to guide as far as how they should have a proper perception on this game called life. So I consider myself a spirit guide. I'm not a leader. I don't want to be a leader. I don't want to be responsible for the stupid shit you niggas do or the stupid shit you women do when it comes to the lack of discipline. I'm here to encourage you and be better. That's it. I'm like I'm like your therapist. I ain't gonna never shit on you, but I'm not gonna be in your house either while you doing the crazy shit you coming to see me about that you doing. I'm just here to continuously give encouragement, continuously give motivation to my people, hands the fuck down, and continuously crack niggas in their motherfucking head when they not right and exact. So also, oh yeah, one thing I'm also the loyal representative for all black women globally, internationally, and galactically. So with that being said, the black woman is God, and we gonna defend her until the motherfucking sun burn out. Period.
Looking at all the young dudes that follow you, or even older dudes, you know what I mean? They check out your information, they like what you're doing. When you look at the young guys in your generation and stuff like that, do you see them have that same mentality? Because you know, social media done took over the game. People making memes. Everything is about what's happening now in social media. Do you see you able to reach people around your age and younger than yourself?
Yeah, people talk shit all day. Run your motherfucking mouth, but that's all they do. I'll put my Snapchat out right now, my Instagram. I talk to 13-year-olds, 14-year-olds, 12-year-olds. Mothers call me.
And they understand what you're talking about?
Yeah.
Like they can conceptualize what you're trying to break down?
Yeah, you know how many mothers been calling me and saying, Pharaoh, my son is doing this, and I done got on the phone. And listen, first thing I say, I ain't your dad, I ain't your big bro. I'm not gonna get on the phone and son you right now. Yeah. I'm your friend. Yeah. I don't give a fuck if you ate. I'm talking to you as my equal, and I'm letting you know, listen, that's not the way. This is what it is. And I understand that, things may be a certain way, but here's what you should do to make your situation better. And they call me right back. He's been going to school. He ain't skipping no more. He ain't doing that. So I'm healing my people. I'm not just running my motherfucking mouth. And you can't teach somebody internally. See, it's a difference between. Oh, go ahead, brother. It's a difference between. Oh, come on. Hey, what's going on?
Professor James Smalls.
Peace. What's going on?
My teacher right there. Going inside, drinking cold beer.
All right.
Well, go ahead, finish the interview.
All right.
I was waiting for you, but y'all was going on, so let me do this.
All right, no problem. I'm gonna get what you.
This is our first time, so I had it made.
Thank you.
Now I got you.
Thank you.
Hey, we'll see each other.
That's respect.
Who, Smalls? Tell him beat it on the 18th. So you can see, tell him beat it on the 18th. When we dealing with teaching the youth,
yes,
you can't teach somebody that you can't relate to.
I got you.
So the average older person has failed our generation in some way, somehow, and it's easy for them to throw us under the bus by just saying, oh, them young kids is wilding out. But you forget, these kids in the streets, right? We can say young kids is in the streets. Okay, how they in the streets? They coming out of DFYs. They coming out of group homes. They coming out of foster homes. They coming out of households that fuck a single mom. They ain't got no mom or no dad.
That's a fact.
So where was you at when they needed you? So that being said, I can relate to the youth and understand the youth. I don't teach people from a shit on you perspective. I teach people from a right here perspective, Fuck that, fuck the past. What can we do right now to make it better? So when it comes to the youth, they feel comfortable talking to me. Because if a motherfucker say, Pharaoh, you know what, I got beef, I can say that shit, I had some beef too. And this is how you move. If a young girl say, I feel this way about myself, I can say, well, you know what, I've seen men negatively subjectify women all my damn life. So this is how you move so that don't happen to you. I have sisters. I got sisters right now that's my blood sisters that go through shit that I didn't watch and guided them through. So I speak to my people from an experience point of view. You got shot, I got shot. You went to jail, I went to jail. Feds investigation, I had feds investigation. What? It's not nothing, it's not no area in the streets that young Pharaoh ain't been down, so I can get with you. You don't feel uncomfortable. And I'm not trying to talk to you like you dumb, because I know you not dumb, because if you was dumb, I wouldn't be here today.
That's real.
So, I speak to my people with love and understanding, not with I'm better than you and I'm talking down on you. And this is why I reach the youth, because I let the youth know I'm 23. I'm not really a youth anymore. I'm an adult, but I still look like I'm 17. So I'm a youth. So that being said, I talk to the youth as the youth without bullshitting them. I give it to them raw dog. You still want to be in the streets, nigga, you're gonna die. But this is how you can get out of that.
That's real.
Little girl, you want to keep having sex, you're going to be pregnant, which is natural. But in this society, you won't be able to take care of your kids. You're going to be on Section 8 food stamp. This nigga's an indoctrinated slave. He ain't going to take care of you, boom, boom, boom. You're going to be a single mother.
That's real.
So I get right to the point with them. And I show them the way, and they follow the way. You know, so I'm here. And that's why I can go to motherfucking Chicago, where niggas is scared to go. And give a motherfucking lecture, 445 seats, and I bet we fill this motherfucker up. And I don't want no bitch coons in my shit. I want niggas, I want everybody in the streets that don't nobody love. I want the delinquent, the juvenile delinquents. I want niggas with warrants in that bitch.
Damn.
If you got a warrant and you on the run, come to this motherfucking lecture. It's for you. So that being said, I want all the street niggas in my shit.
When is this lecture right here in Chicago?
January 28th.
Oh, January 28th.
January 28th.
You're gonna start the new year off with
Hey, this is my man right here. Speaking of Chicago, pull up. Okay. Come here. This is my man right here, hosting it. Alright?
Oh, that's dope.
Okay. So, speaking of Chicago, we finna do our motherfucking thing. Alright? So, with that being said, yeah, come on. Come on.
Go ahead, Red Pill.
First of all, I want to put this on a record. First time I met Pharaoh in the physical flesh is the first time he met the majority of us, and that was in Harlem on Lenox Ave in front of CVS, the weekend of the comedic Armageddon, okay? He was out there cooking niggas. I seen him stir frying a few people. Sharonine Anonymous, but we know what's going on. And he was out there with the general, you know what I mean? I got to see them meet for the first time.
Okay.
You know what I mean? And I said it on film. I was like, listen, y'all don't understand what we got right here. As an OG, as somebody who was out here in these motherfucking streets, whose name is already etched in stone, I'm like, yo, the youth need this right here. And I put it on film, I put it on record. Make sure that whenever you see him, you protect him. Whenever you hear him, you support him. Whatever you gotta do to open up the doors, you niggas open it up. As old heads, as OGs, as street niggas who should understand, none of us came in with all of our facets and our diamond already polished. That's what life do to you. That's what experience do to you. Pharaoh been through what the fuck he been through, like we all been through what we been through. How dare nigga try to judge anybody for their experience? And you sit down and you listen to Malcolm Little or El Malik Shabazz and you forgive him for what he may have went through, and you listen to these rappers and you like, that's my favorite rapper because that nigga went through some real shit. So you mean to tell me hip hop has, look around, spin the cameras, hip hop is consciousness.
That's
okay? Right. So you mean to tell me that when you see hip hop inside of consciousness, you niggas is that uncomfortable with yourselves that you get shook up as if it's not supposed to be married in the two? And you mean to tell me that son don't represent that?
That's right. And I'm gonna add on and say this. You know, for all the haters out there who feel like I go ham, I do go ham. I do. But I go ham on niggas who I should go ham on. So I came into this realm because once again I was popping on my own channel. Let me get that clear. I came in this conscious community. But with that being said, you know, I'm not here to jump in the nigga beef that you already got going on. I'm not here to bicker with you motherfuckers. Y'all been doing that for 30 years. I'm just trying to slide through that and teach my motherfucking people. And I fuck with street niggas. So that's who we supposed to be teaching the streets. So for niggas trying to slander me or hate on me for teaching the motherfucking streets, shame on you. Because you turning your back on the same people that you sucking financial energy out of. So with that being said, you know, to add on the red pill, you know, you can support me or not. I don't give a fuck. You know why? Because I support me, bitch, nigga. Right. So with that being said, you know, we gonna keep teaching it. We gonna keep banging on the beats. For real, we ain't gonna keep, see, a lot of niggas been doing this to the beats. We doing this now, we moving. So once we get, imagine family, you get a city like Chicago, conscious, okay? Chicago, niggas who ain't just gonna be doing this, all right? Niggas ain't gonna be doing this when they get that knowledge. So that's what that's my mission, to actually get the revolution revolving. Let's get the wheels spinning, motherfucker. We keep talking about revolution, bitch, the wheel's still. So with that being said, you know, to add on, like I said, to add on the brother Redfield, I'm reincarnated to do what I do, and I stay in my lane. So don't get in my lane, because that's disrespectful to yourself, because you stagnating the aspect of our people that you can't touch and I can't. So that being said, let young Pharaoh do what young Pharaoh do.
Exactly. Exactly. And encourage other young pharaohs and other young gods and goddesses. Do you know the wave that he represents? Do you know that generation of 21, 20? And these niggas already wrote them off. They threw them away. Okay? They don't know how to control the shit they created. You niggas know that you made this generation who they are. For the good and the bad. You owe it. So for everybody scared to go to Chicago, shame on you niggas. You know that you niggas dance to Chief Keef, but you scared to go to Chicago and act like you don't got answers to these young gods. You act like you don't know how to direct that energy and make that shit proud and give them back their self-love. You think that he's not representing, he's talking about protecting the sisters. He's talking about he called himself Sandra Bland. He's talking about getting justice for our mothers first. This era that we live in, this new presidency, this new reality that we find ourselves in, this is going to represent the suppression of the black feminine force. You understand? The rapist and the original misogynist, the original rapist, the original fucking plunderer. He is in power right now. So if any of you niggas in the community are creating any kind of rifts amongst any of the teachers, you are enemy of the state. Because this is the conscious community challenge that I want to see. I never seen you niggas work together. You made videos together, you walk together, you talk together, but I don't see too many work together. Teaching together is one thing. I'm talking about work. This is the work. This work that we're doing is the spiritual work. Just by our people seeing all of their heroes or their heroes, and I love the fact that that's what they're seeing when they see them come together in this time. Fuck yesterday, it doesn't exist. The only thing that matters is now. It don't matter if you was popping how many fucking moons ago. Who cares? What are you doing now? What did you do up to the election? How was you cooking, my nigga? Because all of that matters. Black lives don't matter. It's what the fuck is this God life that matters? How you cooking for the gods and the goddesses? Who you activating? And are you keeping the lights on? That's what we got, and that's what the people are showing up to see. It's time to make the Avengers. Fuck you niggas with your singularity shit. That's right. Okay? They want to see the X-Men. They want to see the Avengers. They want to see the Suicide Squad. The white boy gave you the bars. He was giving you the gems. That the power, they're giving you Voltron. They showing you that the power's in the collective. I don't care about yesterday. I absolve niggas for all of their sins. How about that? But if you a fuckboy, then you're a fuckboy. There's nothing that we could do to solve that. We'll get you a reading in the opium man or somebody. But if people are moving on that frequency, they gotta stay on that frequency. But for those of us who just went left and whatever, we didn't understand what this era represented. We couldn't forecast and see into the future. Come home. Let's get this shit together. The people want to see the power. They want to see us level up. And life, because you didn't want to level up, the Matrix leveled up for you. So if we representing, we talking about waking up our armies. We talking about activating kingdoms where our warriors are dying. Okay? Where they at war with each other. So if you get in his way, then you're getting in the way of the fucking movement. You're getting in the way of saving lives. If you get in my way, you're getting in the way of saving lives. You're getting in the way of building this nation. Okay? You niggas have no options. The rappers sold you out. The athletes sold you out. The actors sold you out. The politicians sold you out. Your fucking preachers sold you out. Even your own people, your own kin sold you out. All you have left is these warriors that showed up for this right here, the ones that we left in New York, the ones that's in Miami, the ones that's in LA and California, the ones that's all over this planet that's like, yo, stop playing games. Stop playing games. Secure the fucking bag. We don't got to talk about, yo, wait for the government this, wait for the government that. We need to start going into these cities and putting down these rules, putting down these codes, and putting down a plan. Bottom line, I'm with the shits, but I'm not with the shits. I'm not with the diarrhea of the mouth, but I'm with the shits though. But I'm not with playing games with niggas, cause I don't take none of this for play. So I don't have time for games. I don't wrestle, my niggas. I get things done. And if you cross that line, then this shit turns into something else, and we're at war, my nigga. So don't get all peacetime on us when we at war. We're at war. I don't have to spell it out for niggas. All right? You don't gotta spell it out. We've been trying to spell it out, and then just like this, they saw it happen in front of their face. We'll accept your apology for playing games, family members for shitting on all of us who were trying to tell you what was really going down. We were explaining to you who the beast was. You was in denial. Now you're living in a reality where the beast is here. Shout out to Ali Muhammad. Okay? Shout out to Ali Muhammad. So, we got the Black Power Awards, but in a minute, we gotta have our own United Nations sit down. If you niggas can't sit down with us, then you have no legs
then
in
you
the
get
race.
your fucking head chopped off.
Facts.
Ain't no more nigga.
Okay.
You too. You too. Nigga, you a op.
Okay.
You a op. If you ain't about the being the driving force of black people, you're a op. You a op.
Yeah.
You a op.
You in nations, you got peacetime, then you got wartime. You talking to a wartime president. This is not peacetime.
Right.
Okay?
That's right.
And we have peace of mind and we don't walk around in fear. Don't get it fucked up. I ain't out here with the fear talk. This is cloth talk. They're not fear talk. This is not about being scared because you are tough guys. You niggas are tough. You're gangsters. You're goblins and goons. So don't get scared now. Okay? This is what you are. So we just talking to y'all and we're saying, look, let's get with the real work. That's called building. That's called building an industry, an empire. That's called working with each other. That's called curing yourself of crackatosis. That's called coming to places like Atlanta and making this shit a black Mecca for real. Like all of that living around, niggas are scattered. No, it's time to group up, identify the states, get up in those states, lock them borders.
That's right.
Lock them businesses down. Wait, hold on, Chinese food or not? Nah, out of here. Because we did the test.
That's right.
And you failed the test. We did a survey like how they do. They'll go to 3 black people and be like 9 out of 10. So I never went to them niggas. They didn't want to give them no free wings.
I remember.
Shut up. You can't be in our neighborhoods. Look at Detroit. I went to Detroit. You niggas need to take family trips to Detroit. Everybody that got the bag, 10,000 and up, go to Detroit and see what we saw. Did you see a black city waiting to be built?
That's right.
That shit is right.
One thing about Detroit, you might look at the city for its condition, which is not the fault of the people, but the people, they ready to go.
They ready to go.
See,
look,
yeah, they ready
I was
to go.
born in the Bronx, okay? In 1970, the shit on Netflix didn't give you the real. Go on the internet and put 1970 Bronx. I was in Detroit already. And now that shit birthed hip hop, that's an oasis. Listen, like he said, they are lit. The brother from New Era, Detroit is here. We gonna interview him. It's lit in Detroit. It's waiting for you to buy a block. Fuck, these niggas is going crazy over an apartment in New York. We know nobody owns houses in New York. It's different down south. You got houses in the south. See, the niggas is fighting for closets in New York.
That's right. The problem is, you niggas are the white man. You have become the white man in your soul.
Yes.
You wish to subconsciously dethrone him, but not to bestow your own throne. You want to sit in that nigga's seat. So when we talking about building a black nation, you know why niggas ain't building black nations? Because you too busy trying to build the white man nation. So like he said, you in New York going crazy over an apartment. Why? Because you want to be able to say you are living equivocally to that motherfucking crack. When you could be easily buying a goddamn $1 house in Detroit, putting that same expensive ass New York money into that house and building a structure for your people. So we talk about black people. See black people, I deal with right here. All my information I spit make you look in the mirror. Motherfucker, you gonna look, we need to look in the mirror. Stop trying to be a cracker. Because I say this all the time. If a goddamn bomb go off and all white people die, they is not extinct. Because they live in every last one of you motherfucking niggas. Niggas is gonna try to, see niggas ain't gonna, niggas ain't even gonna knock the flag down, put a red, black, green one up. You niggas just gonna make the damn star, make the stars red, black, and green. You niggas ain't even gonna become pharaohs again. You just gonna try to become a president. You niggas gonna be trying to come to police. You niggas gonna be trying to come to landlords. You niggas gonna be trying to impose taxes. You niggas gonna try to replace the European system because you have become that motherfucker.
Like a mental, they already gave us a mental takeover.
Look at the ill shit that takes place. and take this as a lesson to what not to do. When you want to get down with the European or his system, right? Or when you say, yo, I want to be like you, what does he do? He put a gun in your hand and a badge on you. Or he throw you in the fucking fatigues and put an M16 and push you to go kill for him. You want to be like me, nigga, catch a body for me, prove it. When they want to get down with our organization, what's the requirements? What have you niggas done to tell them, well shit, if you want to roll with the guards, you know what to do, because your own people slide up on you quicker than anybody else. No cracker could slide up on us. Okay, they'll have to cross that line, but your own could get up on you. So, oh, you want to roll with us? Well, take care. Well, do the business, do the work. You niggas is just you happy that these niggas pay your phone bill or something, and then they party organization. Next thing they the president. In this Trump administration era, don't bring any crackers around us in our organizations acting like they're all inclusive, because what you're gonna begin to see, coons and the rise of the coons and the rise of Negroes who are going to assimilate in ways that you've never seen. These niggas are gonna try to out-Trump Trump. So all of that, oh, because he's president now, black people are gonna get together. No, they're not. They're gonna be more divided. And all of the people that try to become conscious now that Trump is president, I don't want to talk to them niggas at first. Later on, maybe, but they're not really in it to fucking win it. They're doing that shit. They're reactionary. They're using this as a rest haven. So you even gotta watch out for those people. Okay? I'm fucking with the people that was on the wave before the shit started crashing. Okay? Those are the real ones. That's right. So let's focus. He has millions of people. His wave on Facebook preceded the shit that he's doing now. He has a following. He got a wave. Okay? Yep. He has a fucking wave. So what do you do with that wave in the now? That's what we should be talking about. The brothers, I run into brothers and be like, yo, Red, I shoot movies. I'm like, no, you don't. They be like, why you say that? I say, you shoot films for crackers. That's right. Okay? You part of the brain trade. You don't shoot movies, because if you did, you would have shot a movie, not of Red or Blue, of Sa, of Pharaoh, of Seti, of Polite, of Ben. You know what I mean? You would have made a Nat Turner movie where a nigga could have really cut their heads off. You would have did that if you really a filmmaker. You're not Gordon Parks. You're not fucking Sweet Badass, what his name is. Yeah. You're not even Spike Lee, my nigga. It's a lot of niggas with equipment. It's a lot of niggas with resources. It's a lot of niggas with everything, hammers and all of that. Be like, yo, why you niggas ain't doing something? What are you doing? If I'm in a sport, nigga, at least pay me like I'm in a sport. I'ma start at 10 million with a salary cap. You might as well put me on contract and we're just dunking for you niggas. All hands on deck. Everybody gotta come and play the game now. That's where we at with it. So we're gonna see in these next 4 years who's gonna be able to make it to 2020. Okay? Get out of our way. We ain't no regular niggas anymore. The day when Trump became president, everything changed. If this was the stock markets, his stocks went through the roof. Our shit's tripled. Why? Because we became ever so more valuable for our people, because everybody that's talking that bullshit ain't about nothing. All of that shit is a wash. None of that means anything anymore. You can't go back to killing your people on wax. That's and right. Calling niggas and bitches in these hoes and twerk this and all of this other stupid shit. You can't necessarily go back to making your own a op when there's an open op and they're like, yo, we coming to get you niggas. You dig what I'm saying? Your women are not safe. Your daughters and mamas ain't, so nothing is the same. That's right. And when you wanna, let's get into the science. And before, go ahead. And the prophecy of a Sarah Seti, okay? The prophecy, okay, of a Sarnetta, the prophecy of a Red and the Blue, the prophetic speaking, the teachings of many master teachers. I'm not just cherry picking those names. There's Amos Wilson, you know, there's Tariq Nasheed laid shit out. But all of these people that were telling you what it really is about. And you saw the matrix change just like that. The whole world took what? The red pill, because the country is red now.
Facts. That's right. And when you're dealing with Trump, like he said, I already broke this down, I'm gonna break this down again because this is vital motherfucking information. First of all, you gotta understand the world, or let's deal with America, is ran by Masonic Luciferians, okay? So when we talk about black power, your problem is not that racist ass teacher. Your problem is not the racist ass police. Your problem is the elites. Your problem is the Rothschilds. Your problem is the fucking Bilderberg. Your problem is motherfucking the Vatican. So when we dealing with Trump, black people, y'all gotta stop thinking, first of all, before I even go into the science, stop thinking that shit that's real is fake and shit that's fake is real, okay? Astrology is an actual fact, okay? Magic is an actual fact. Frequency is an actual fact. That shit that you motherfuckers read in that Bible and that Quran and all them goddamn sovereignty laws is not actual fact. So when we dealing with Trump, you gotta understand, family, all of this shit is energy ciphering. Now here, do the knowledge. The Twin Towers got knocked down on 9/11, a Tuesday. Every Tuesday is the word Tuesday and the day Tuesday is named after Mars, because every Tuesday the planet Mars emits what you call the solar prominence. A solar prominence is a gas that a planet emits and it trickles down into our atmosphere and you bioenergetically absorb it and it affects you biologically and psychologically. So every Tuesday is a warrior day. People are more intense and more aggressive on Tuesdays. Hence, they knocked down the Twin Towers on 9/11, which was a Tuesday. Now, Trump was supposed to got elected selected on a Tuesday. They waited till about 1, 2 in the morning on a Wednesday to elect him. Why? Because the Wednesday was 11/9, which is 9/11 reverse, and Wednesday is Mercury. Now, Mercury emits a gas that makes energy in thoughts more communicative and intelligent. This is why they say Mercury is a planet of communication and intelligence. And all you motherfuckers have allowed the news and CNN to build up these restless ass emotions between Hillary and Trump, showing you they got Trump punching motherfucking Trump fans, punching niggas, Hillary saying racist shit, deleting fucking emails, and they've been building up fear that they've been socially engineering, and then they elected Trump on a day to where this fear could be best communicated by the solar system. And now they're using...
And what sign is that governor?
That's right. No, Mercury.
Gemini, though.
Right.
And he's a Gemini.
Right. So exactly. So the entire black race in America is playing into one big ass Masonic ritual.
Facts.
So you niggas gotta wake up. All that, the word pseudo should be buried. Period. This shit is real. They not playing. These motherfuckers is doing spells. They doing rituals. They in Hollywood conjuring shit up. Even when you deal with Hollywood. Hollywood comes from the holly tree. It's a tree that's native to Europe called the holly tree. And when you burn it, it makes you hallucinate. So when we talk about Harry Potter, the magic wand, it was made out of Hollywood. Jesus Christ, the throne, wood thorn on his head is Hollywood. Hollywood makes you hallucinate. So Hollywood helps to put these actors and these rappers out, like Brother Pill said, sold you out, to help you play into this giant Masonic ass monopoly game. So when we talking about black liberation and revolution, motherfucker, Martin Luther King is dead. He ain't gonna help you do that. Okay? Let's just be real. We talking about today. You need to get with some up-to-date science so that we can fight back, not just physically, but spiritually. Because you're dealing with somebody who has learned you better than you because he made you forget who the fuck you are. I don't give a fuck if you got wings. If I never teach you how to fly, I'll put you in a tree, you'll never fly. So it don't matter if you got melanin, it don't matter if you got a pineal gland, it don't matter about your neuromelanin nerve tract, it don't matter about the neurological system and all of your DNA be coded in melanin. It don't matter because you don't understand how to exercise or exert yourself. So when we dealing with the presidency, we know it's a game, but you gotta understand, it's a Masonic game predicated upon astrology, which is meant to extract energy from African people and cause us to use our pineal glands to manifest the reality according upon what we expect. Because what you don't understand is the universe is holographic. Your life is manifested, predicated upon your psychology and your internal conjuring of your, what is called the emotions. So emotionally, we believe that white supremacy is an actual fact. So black people around America collectively manifest a reality that we are oppressed. When if we would just get the fuck out of the goddamn fear box, okay, and get into astrology, then we can start using it on our side to manifest a reality to where that don't exist. Here's the science. Every slave that thought he was a slave stayed a fucking slave. Every slave that thought he wasn't a slave fought and got free. Now what's the importance? Every slave that got free used what to get free? Astrology. That was the only friend they motherfucking had, okay? So put yourself there. You in the woods, you in the land where everybody want to kill you. It's like real life manhunt.
Yeah.
Every slave that got away using astrology, okay? So this shit is not a game. If you in a fish tank and I come sprinkle some goddamn chemicals in there, it's gonna affect the fish. The world is our fish tank. This is our atmosphere. We're the fish. The stars, the planets, sprinkle gases down this bitch every day, according to our 9 planets that affect us. So when you watch TV shows, movies, the times and the days that they come out are relevant, okay? They don't just make shit on accident. Next time a movie come out, and it might be some undercover gay shit, some Kevin Hart shit. Look at the month, look at the day, look at the time, and apply it, and just go see where the planet's gonna be on that day, and see how it affects the youth. Even when we're dealing with the hip-hop community right now. They went from real hip-hop to drug dealers. Then they went from drug dealers to borderline gay motherfuckers. Now they have effeminized man rappers like Young Thug, and then they got over-masculated female rappers like Young and May. So now, this shit ain't by no accident. This is because the Aquarian age is being ushered in, and consciousness is more open than it normally would be. So now, what they're doing is they're polluting the internal frequency of the youth. So now they're teaching you to express your natural energy in an incorrect way. So men in this day and time are becoming more in touch with their feminine side. Not homosexually, but we becoming more emotional. This is why today you can teach the black woman is God. You ain't gotta fight a motherfucker. Said that shit about 40 years ago, you've been fighting every day. Because we're more in tune with the feminine aspect of ourselves. So now that's being manipulated through Hollywood. And then you got women who were just demeaned. You wasn't allowed to have no type of backbone. So now they coming back into the masculine aspect of themselves, but now that's being manipulated with motherfuckers like Young M.A. So this is not done by accident. This is done according to astrology and according to the natural clock, which is celestial. So adding on to what Brother Redfield said, we talk about black power, black revolution, motherfucker, deal what has dealt with you since the beginning of time, and that's that motherfucking star in that sky that we call the sun. If you're not in tune with an internal clock, if you can't go in the woods and know which way is east, north, southwest, if you can't guide yourself on this planet according to the stars, then you're not ready to fully overthrow the European, because this is what is enslaving you. What is in your favor, he has taught you to use it in a disfavorable way. And with that being said, I'm gonna pass it back to my man Phil. Y'all know what it is. I love y'all. Peace.
Yeah, I just add on to what he was saying, that we're in this Aquarian age. What this Aquarian age represents is the truth, right? Telling the truth, not, lifting back the veil. The Piscean age represented secrecy. It represented, lying and things of that nature. That was Hillary, the Scorpion. She represented the secrecy. He's the Gemini. He's about communication. He gave niggas that raw truth. Remember, you might not like him, but he was giving niggas the raw truth. Okay? Trump was giving them the real truth. As a Gemini, he was tapping into the Aquarian age, where you giving up the raw truth. No cut. And she was about secrecy. She was lying. She kept getting caught in the lie. That's Piscean. That's secrecy. That's Scorpio. That's being hiding shit. You dig what I'm saying? So we're in a time now where we have to be very, very truthful.
Yes. And then when you're dealing with what Brother Redfield said, and I don't give a fuck if you're a Hebrew, it's the truth. Hebrew is a remixed form of Judaism, okay?
Fact.
Hebrew comes from the Yiddish language. If you speak in Hebrew, you use a European tongue, period. Now with that being said, when you're dealing with life, right? When you're dealing with today, card games, the Torah cards, it's what? 22 cars in the original deck. It's 22 letters in the Hebrew language. And I can go on and on and on with the significance of the number 22. But with that being said, you have to understand the Illuminati, people of the Jewish faith, have turned America into a game. So we thinking about even the number 52, right? At the end of the card game, whether you win or lose, you cause chaos. 52 pickup. Martial law is the equivalency of 52 pickup. There's 52 motherfucking weeks in a year. So America has been created as nothing more than a real life card game. So when we dealing with Trump, your motherfucking Joker card is the motherfucking Trump card.
That's
so
crazy.
they put Trump out there because he's a wild ass nigga who's unpredictable. So
almost,
this is all magic.
almost like
this
Joker.
This all magic.
Yeah, almost like Joker in the Suicide Squad.
Yeah.
You feel me?
That being said, shout out to Key to Life, motherfucking Productions,
Key to Life Productions, yeah.
All right, Brother Pill, we out here, we on the ground, we putting in work. Shout out my motherfucking self, SOS, the Black Woman is God. Shout out BPC. Shout out everybody that's really on the ground. Shout out my niggas in Zimbabwe. Shout out all my Africans. Shout out Europe. Shout out the motherfucking radio station that had my lecture playing today. Wherever you was in Europe, whoever you are, holla at me. Shout out.
Let me tell you about the birds and the bees. Hoes flap when you whipping up a key. Don't stop till you froze up your sleeve.
You know I gotta ask you about December 18th, man. You know what I'm saying? I can't leave without asking you about December 18th. You've been talking about cutting niggas' heads off.
That's right.
You know what I mean? Letting them know that Meta Nature has never been deciphered. You know what I'm saying?
That's right.
So, you know what I mean? Let the people know a little what can they expect and why they should be in the building that day. The ones who's
in the building that day if you like the truth.
Okay.
If you don't like the truth, you just need to stay your ass at home.
I'm talking about all set. I'm talking about waking up the God inside of you. I'm talking about when our people are put in situations of adversity, that's when we shine the best. Under pressure, that's when we turn into black diamonds.
I was made for this. I'm not a product of the cages that they raised us in. No. Bred to be a king, I'm not a slave to this. I was made for 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 this. I'm not a product of the cages that they raised us in. No. Bred to be a king, I'm not a slave to this.
They don't know fact from fiction. They don't know the blacks is missing. They don't know they trapped in prison. They don't know the path to prison was a math decision. They don't know the wrath is quickened.